Hello everyone, so welcome back to our Power BI Cambodia channel again. So as promised in previous video, I'm going to talk about some specific features available in Power BI that we call special filters, top end, something like that. Okay, so to visualize it, so we need to create some calculation first. Okay, so let me do it in a simple ways. Okay, we already know how to do this in the previous video. For example, okay, let's say total sales. Okay, so we don't care which year it is, but we want to know the total sales. So very simple, guys. The answer is the calculations and the sums of all the gross sales. Okay, boom. Okay, here it is. So you can do it in this way. So you got it. So total sales. Okay. And second one's probably you want to know the total sales, but only in 2020s. Okay. Total sales 2020s. Okay. So this is what we have done. Or you can use variations, or probably you can just, because you only need one, you may not need start date 2020s, so which is going to be dates 2021. Okay, second one is the end dates. Okay, 2020s, which is date and 2020. Okay, well, 31st. Okay, and sales 2020s, which is equal to calculates sums gross sales. Okay, then we filters by using date betweens. So you take the dates, okay, and then you filters by start dates, then end date. Here it is. Okay. Returns value. Okay. Returns values, which is sales 2020. Here it is. Okay, so let me show you based on these two calculations. Okay, so we need the sum visual first. Okay, so let me take the tables. Okay, the table visual. So we want to visual the items that we sales with the sales amounts. So here it is, but it's giving you all the sales. Okay, but probably you are interested in only the top 5 items that you sales the most. So how you do that in Power BI? Very simple. So to do that, you go to the filters on the visuals. Okay, you have the basic filters in case that you want to see particular items that you are interested in by just click on it. But okay, my best suggestion here is now we use the top ends, which is probably I want to know only see the top 10 items that we sales. Okay, so by filtering the values of the sales, okay, you click on applies, and then you will see a list of 10 most sales items. Here it is. Very simple, guys. Okay, so let's make it bigger so that you can see it a little bit. Okay. Okay, 16. So a bit bigger. Okay. And probably you want the headers to be 20. Okay. So this is the top most, we can say it's the top 10 sales items that we made. Okay, you can filter it and then you can see, oh, latte is the best sales. Okay, so this is the top 10 items, but for the total sales. But probably you interested in also the, okay, the top 10 sales, but not for the total sales, but only specific 2020s. And then you see how it is whether the items that are the top sales for overall sales and for 2020 are the same, so difference. Okay. So very simple. So let me just take this off. And then I put the, okay, take this off. Okay. So we don't have, we have the list of everything here. And then you put the sales in 2020s. And then you do the same things by go to the items, use the top 10, okay? And then you drag the values of the sales in 2020s and apply the filters, okay? So here it is. So you got the same, you got similars, not the same, okay? So lattes, chocolates, teas, lattes, cafe mocha, ties, green, cappuccino, and so the same things, guys, which means that these are the top 10 items, not just in 2020s, but from the, before 2020, or maybe in the futures as well. So very good, which means that we can never take this off ours. We can never take this off our menus, okay? But maybe as a sales guys, you are also interested in, okay, this is, for example, the top sales, top 10 sales items, okay. But you're also interested in top worst sales items, okay. For example, so you can do the same things, okay, but what you change is changing this one. So this is show the top, but you want to show the bottoms, which means the worst sales items. So you can click on it and then you can see the worst sale item. Do the same things. You can just go there and change from top to bottoms, apply the filters. Oh, here we are. So we can see these are the top worst sales items that probably as a business analyst, as a sales analyst, or as a business development managers, okay, whoever it is, then you will be thinking about, oh, this top 10, these top worst items, whether we're gonna take it out from our menus or we're going to probably test with some promotions to see whether it's work with promotion or it doesn't work with promotion, or whether we should keep it in the menus or take it out from the menus. So very simple. Okay, so this is how you can do it, guys. I think this is very simple. So the basic things to do is understand the calculations, what you want to calculate or the measures, and then apply specific filters on that visual. Okay, so that is called filters on the visual. If you do the filter, because in Power BI there are three levels of visual of filters. So the first one that we call is the visual filters, which means that when you click on specific visual, you can filter on only that specific visual. But if you go back, you will see the filters on the page, which mean that it's gonna filters all those visual on that particular page if you apply the visual on the page. And the last level is the filters of all page, which means that if you apply these filters, all the page that you created here will be filters based on that last options. So I think that's it, guys, for the filters, and you can dive more onto it, okay? But this is the most interesting things that I can tell that you may interested in, and it will be very helpful for a business analyst, sales analyst, marketing analyst, and as a probably businessman, okay, or the owners of the business. So you're interested in understanding this insights that enable you to make a very valid decision makings, whether to keep it or to take it out from the menu. Okay, thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more video from me. Have a good day.